stuff around the ball, under your feet, down in front of you, around your plane. You know, the air, the clouds are supposed to be flying in around the ball, down and around in the clouds, down and around the ball. Where are those at, bro? We're looking for them. We're not looking for uppity up clouds. That's flat earth clouds, son. Those vertical clouds are flat earth clouds.
Fuck.
I'm just saying, brother, you think your clouds only exist on top of the ball? Above you? Above that little guy's reference on the ball, and that's all you guys got for clouds. That's weird. That's fucking weird.
Well,
Yeah.
hey, it's
Do you
speculation
get it,
Sunday, right?
No, do you get it, MushCain?
Yeah, speculating.
Like you're at 5 foot elevation above sea level. You're looking out at eye level. Are there any clouds below eye level in the distance?
No.
Welcome to Flat Earth.
Welcome to Flat Earth, my son.
Well,
if they were to actually measure curvature, then there might be an explanation for that. But
Well, yeah, we need curve first though, because so far it ain't nowheres to be found.
Are you saying it's not an uppity up land or downy down land?
No. No, there's no mud pile or sand dune that any of these globers can conform theirself and go make it like the Earth curve. The very thing they have the math for, the very thing they say they account for, the very thing they say they can articulate to you. None of them can go make one in their backyard. Cause excuses. Cause they got the math to tell you how they can't math the math. Can't make it.
Because they'll tell you locally it's level, but you just have to believe that real far away from you, it's not level anymore. It's curved. And then you get way far, and guess what? You're still going to measure it level.
Exactly. That's why I'm looking for the distance between the 15-mile, 2-mile, 10-mile people at a certain vector or chord across from each other in the air, where one would be down below the other in front at just that position of 39.59 away from the sea level water or crust of the earth, both of them. And this one's out this far, this one's up this far, and they both can see each other in their diagonal view. And one's fucking going horizontal to the clouds. And we watched the altimeter live and see it increase his elevation. Look, Bob went from 5 foot horizontally. Now he's magically 35,000 feet in the air, and he didn't pull up because if he pulls up, the little joystick will make a noise like beep, 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 beep. You lose. Flat Earth. Flat Earth. Flat Earth.
They don't understand level. That's the problem. That's where they're bricked. They don't understand level.
It would sound more like flat Earth, flat Earth, flat Earth.
Flat, 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 abort, flat, 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 pull down, pull down. Gravity, gravity, gravity.
That's a good point. If you just went up, like you started traveling upwards on a plane, and just lock your joysticks, and then you just continuously go up, 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 and because they try to say, oh well, the plane flies level to the ball. Okay, but if you lock your joystick, you're not going to be fucking level to a ball. You're going to be just going up, up, up at the angle that you left the ground at. And way down, you're going to be like, oh shit, I better push down because
that's supposed to be horizontal across the
I'm going
continent.
too high.
Yeah, that vertical you just flew was horizontal when you pull up on their globe. Let's not forget that horizontal to their globe is vertical, which is fucking weird when they can't demonstrate both live at the same time. That's all I'm asking for. Show us both your verticals appear to be their self. Your horizontal vertical and your vertical have to match each other in elevation change. If they don't, then you can't physically live on a damn ball. And this is, I don't even understand. There's no simpler way to say this, man. There is no simpler way to say that.
Those magnificent men in their flying machines, they go up diddly up, up, they down diddly down.
Brilliant. I literally spat my shit out when you said that, Demok. That was hilarious.
Thanks. Well, I mean, they keep
Yeah,
saying
you're a
gravity.
pretty funny guy, dude.
Well, I got their number with gravity. Let it pull you down into the clouds. After we see your elevation on your plane drop, like drop, 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 and we see clouds, we'll allow you to pull up. We'll allow if the clouds are down and under you in front of you, we'll allow you to pull up a little bit, scaredy cats. But we just got to see that view on our camera while we're watching you live. In your helicopter, airplane, jet, boat, anything you got.
Yeah, I'd like to see that Coriolis effect with a plane with a helicopter hovering over it.
Well, if you had a real sphere in a lab, a spinning one, you could know what that was like. Too bad you don't got one of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd
I
never
still
know what
want
a
to see.
Coriolis is like. No Glober could ever experience Coriolis or know anything about it. Like I said, they have no damn reference. We're standing on flat Earth, let's not forget. So what would be their reference for any Coriolis? Other
The
than
fact
certain
you think of a
aspects.
helicopter to show Coriolis just shows you don't know what the fuck you're talking about, dude.
I'd love to see flat gas turn into a flat ball or a regular ball in a lab to prove gravity. That'd be amazing.
Well, if Coriolis affects a bullet in air, how does it not affect a helicopter in midair?
So you think Coriolis is grabbing onto a fucking bullet that's leaving Earth? You think Earth's stuff is doing something to something that's leaving the Earth? Do you not understand the bullet is supposedly leaving the Earth in your guys' ignorant fucking storytell? Do you not understand that?
It hasn't. It hasn't. Only magic pendulums can enter the inertial reference frame.
Bullets have inertia. A helicopter is moving massive amounts of air, massive volumes of air.
Moving it. How do
Constantly
you move
adjusting.
air
Now,
when
a
air's
bullet
supposed to stick to you?
slicing through the air is not the same.
How are you moving air if air's sticking to a big ass Earth that's spinning fucking 400,000 miles an hour? You think your puny ass helicopter blade's not going to stick to the air too? What do you mean your helicopter's moving air? It's not in lockstep with the helicopter too? What the fuck? So the air can be in lockstep with Earth, but not a helicopter. That's weird. So now the helicopter's not separated from Earth? That So the helicopter blade doesn't need to spin. You just need to sit it in the air, throw it up, and it just start fucking spinning on its own, right? That what?
The two motions are not analogous. A helicopter and a bullet, and then
Brother,
even like
where
a
is
long
the air
range
sticking
bullet.
to a sphere?
No.
Do you have a fucking sphere with the air sticking to it and a little toy drone helicopter handy to show us what you're even trying to fucking make up here, make believe guy? I know it's speculation, it's great, but I want to see it too.
Well, this guy's just Hail Marying his bullshit about helicopters, so let's swat it down. That's all.
I know that. I'm just saying, I want a Glober, whoever that is, to explain or demonstrate to us with the 3D spinning ball with stuff on it, what's going down and how it reacts. So we can all take a peek, pendulums, anything, all that good stuff. Why is it not on a spinning ball to show any kid in the class what it's going to do or how it's going to act on a spinning ball? Why would you ever put it outside on flat earth that's not moving and say, look, kids, this is what happens on a spinning ball? Nothing. Nothing happens. And this is our youth today, the physics they get taught. No wonder they're not brilliant, and having original thoughts and making motors and doing all this shit that everybody know. Like, come on, man. You're teaching people fucking impossible shit that can't even be done. That's the only possible thing you're trying to have them strive for. That's ignorant. It's really ignorant. Hey, little kids, grab the sun and lasso at home tomorrow for your homework. Okay, Globe teacher.
Yeah, the only excuse they have is, oh, it's too big. All too big. Me no can't.
That even nullifies. I mean, that even strengthens the point that I'm trying to make. Like, literally, can't, too big. No, what if? Please believe me. Did you know that you don't understand this? And that's that should not be proof for what we're on.
One of my favorite words they use is, it's negligible.
What's not? What's not on a globe? The globe's negligible for any experience. The curve, the spin, the tilt, the rotation, anything to do with the sphere is so negligible. Gravity, but everything else that out magnifies, outdoes, outworks, outreacts, out physically fucking does with an attribute, a real attribute we can discuss, and like it just gets thrown under the rug. It's just I don't know. How does that even make sense? How?
I don't know. It sounds like you know how to use the word negligible, DEMOCH. I guess this fucking idiot doesn't know how to use it. He thinks it's weird that people can use that word.
What's that glue sniffing pretender clown?
Oh, but musician, what do you do with the amount of zero, brother? If I say, okay, I'm going to give you all this math, you're going to quantify all these things, your numbers are zero for all of it. What do
But
you?
I want to hear that guy use negligible in a sentence. Let's hear it.
Okay, go ahead.
Can't do it. Who's the pretender clown now? Fucking asshat.
Oh, he's talking to Pat Man.
Right.
Looks like you ran.
Gonna be an idiot.
Yeah, did you run Pat Man off?
These bubbles go. Which vector, Victor? Like, you're a microscopic little dot farting in the middle of curved water. Where do these bubbles go? Which vector, Victor?
I don't know how to use negligible in a sentence. I'm a glue sniffing pretender clown.
Your ability to use negligible was very negligible in that sense.
The angle of the buildings 10 miles away from you that you can see will be the angle that they're tilting back away from you is negligible to commie globbies. Even though there's how many inches of curve in 10 miles, people?
Good job, you lunatic.
Approximately 66 feet.
66 feet.
But that's negligible.
How the fuck is that negligible? From the foundation to the top of a skyscraper. I mean, come on. And as far as me being a lunatic, that's just projection, because this is the shit you believe, dude.
Your level of lunacy is negligible.
I mean, like wearing lingerie while being negligible.
Right, as long as you're not negligible.
What does that mean? Like wearing lingerie while being negligible?
That was funny.